Hi there, I'm Melissa from the Happier Homemaker, and I'm here today to talk to you about Young Living Lavender Essential Oil. This is my very favorite oil, and I go through over a bottle a month because our family uses it so much. So I just wanted to share today a few testimonies of how it's helped us. It's really a versatile oil, so I mean I have like tons of stories on how we've used it and how awesome it is. It was the first oil that I really used out of my starter kit when I got it. That night while I was bathing my 2-year-old, he had Cradle Cap basically that never went away, and the doctors had him on a medicated shampoo. I mean, this stuff smelled awful, and I'm putting this on his head every night for over a year, and it's not getting any better. So that first night, right before his bath, we were watching TV, and he was sitting in my lap, and I took some coconut oil, and I warmed it up in my hands, and I added a few drops of lavender because I had read that it was good for skin irritations. And as he watched TV, I just sat on his little head, and I just rubbed it into those areas. I mean, it really just covered the whole top of his scalp. And I let it soak in while he finished to watch his little show, about 20 minutes. And that night, then we went upstairs and we did his bath, and I had to comb with a fine-tooth comb because there were so many flakes. And the next day, it was 95% gone. Like, I mean, this was the first night I had my kid. I was amazed. I thought, yeah, it might help, but I was amazed, and it has not come back, and I have not done it anymore. One treatment, and it was 95% gone, and it has not come back in months. So yeah, I was pretty excited with that. So after I had tried that, and of course I was diffusing lavender in my diffuser in my son's room in the evenings to help him calm down and to sleep well, and that definitely had an effect as well. And then I started using it for my husband. He has really bad allergies, as does my oldest son. And I started making him caplets of the allergy trio, which is lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And, well, at first I was just diffusing it. He didn't want me to give him caplets. He was like, I'm not eating essential oils. But then one weekend, he started to get really sick. And every time he gets like that, he gets a sinus infection really bad and has to go on really heavy antibiotics. And it's kind of like one of those things that happens to him like once a month during the winter. And so he was really sick and just feeling horrible. And I was like, hey, do you want me to make you one of these allergy oil caplets? And he finally said okay, and he took it, and the next morning, again, it was like 90% improvement. And now I make them for him every morning and every evening, and if he goes off of it for a day, you can definitely tell. Let's see. So another thing, about 2 weeks ago, I was making some pasta for my 3 little boys, and for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to hold the colander as I'm pouring the boiling water in it, and of course the water splashed up, and I mean it just boiling water right on my hand. And the first thing I did is run and grab my lavender, and I rubbed it all over. And about 15 minutes later, the sting was gone, and it never blistered up. I was so shocked. And now I keep the Young Living lavender spray in my kitchen all the time because of that, just in case, for first aid and burns if we ever need it. I'm a blogger, obviously, so I have used lavender in a ton of things on my blog. I have used it to make chapstick, hand sanitizer, body butter, bath salts. Evening bath with Epsom salts and lavender is amazing for your sleep and detoxification. It's awesome. So, I mean, those are just, I could go on and on, but it's getting kind of a long video. Lavender is awesome. I highly recommend you try it if you haven't yet. Yay, lavender! Thanks for listening.